So before we start off this video, you probably have a few questions you might be wondering. 1, why is this on Silver's channel? And 2, what the hell is this whole thing? Well, this is the press conference for the Flameflan Admin Games, a tournament between 4 of our Flameflan mods, Scuba, Tunderous, Silver, and Mgpro. We don't have a date for the main event, but we will be posting it in this Discord probably in like a few weeks or something, which you can join in the description below. No, seriously, I recommend you join it, because that's literally where we're posting everything about this event. You're also probably wondering why this is on Silver's channel in the first place. I personally didn't think this fit on my channel or the Gangplank squad, but I wanted to record this whole thing and remember it in like a few years or something, so I had Silver put it on his channel. And just a side note, not all this is entirely serious. None of them have bad blood against each other, and Silver's not really this much of a dick. Anyway, enjoy the press conference. Please join the Discord, because that's where you're basically going to get updated for everything, and also this video is trimmed down a bit, but enjoy it anyway. Hello everybody, welcome to the Flameflan press conference, alright? My name is Flameflan, and I'm here with my co-host Groovy. Say hi, Groovy.
That's so true, I am
That's
here
like
too.
so true and
Wow.
stuff. But today, we're basically going to be interviewing all the contestants in this voice chat, basically. But after we interview the contestants, they're all going to be in a voice chat together, going at each other. It's just going to be a fun time, but let's just start off this press conference and talk to our first person, Scuba. Hello, Scuba.
Hi.
So, Scuba, introduce yourself. Who are you to the people who are watching this?
An idiot on the internet.
So true. So true. Yeah, how'd you get your name, actually? How did Scuba Dog come? Like, how did it come true?
I was just kind of sitting in class and I thought of it one day and I was like, wow, that's pretty good.
Okay. So, how confident are you feeling in the admin games, basically?
Not very.
So how do you feel about your first opponent, Matt, or Mgpro?
I think I'm gonna lose immediately.
Well, never say never. You know, there might be hope and stuff. What's one thing you want to accomplish in the admin games coming up?
At least getting the best place I can after losing instantly.
Okay. So, who do you think will win the other match between Silver and Brandon, or Thunderous, as he calls himself?
I think Thunder's gonna win, honestly.
What do you think the score might be?
Probably a landslide, honestly.
That's interesting.
Yo.
I wonder how Brandon and Silver's gonna take to that. But what's the best game that you think you can win in, basically?
Definitely Mega Easy Obby.
Okay, so what's the worst game
Destroyed
that you might lose in?
Probably Osu something.
You gave your thoughts on Matt. How do you feel about Brandon and Silver? Like, how do you feel you might do against them?
I think I'm gonna destroy them.
So, anything else you would like to add before we get into your specific questions?
Nah.
Alright, well, Groovy, you can read them off.
Bunger, you say that your favorite game is Beat Saber, but how do you feel about other rhythm games?
I'm kind of trash out of the rhythm games, honestly.
You told me in DMs that you want to go all out. How so?
What do I even say to that? I'm just gonna play the video games, you know?
How do you get the nickname Bunger?
I joined the server, and I nicknamed myself Bunger with a Bunger profile picture, and then people just kind of caught on to that and started using that.
Very interesting. Thank you, Scuba, for coming to the press conference. We can't wait to see you in the tourney, but for now, we're gonna go on to our next contestant, Mgpro, otherwise known as Matt. So, Matt, hey, how's it going, man?
Hey, what's up, man?
Introduce yourself to everyone who doesn't really know you. Like, who are you, basically?
Put in simple words, I'm MgPro, former Minecraft speedrun world record holder, pro at most video games, and future winner of this tournament.
Okay, I see the confidence coming through. So we're gonna give you a question about like the world record layer, but how'd you get your name? How did Mgpro like come through?
I was playing Roblox when I was 7 and thought it looked cool.
That's interesting. So how confident are you feeling in the admin games?
I mean, I'm just gonna win, so like,
Wow.
you know, it's 100.
Very confident, okay. So how do you feel about your first opponent, Bunger, otherwise known as Scuba Dog?
Pretty good. I feel like the best chance he has is maybe like, he wins 2 games, I win 3. That's like best case scenario for him.
So you think it might be a little bit equal for best case?
Best case scenario, it's fairly equal, but if the games get picked in my favor, it's a landslide.
What is one thing that you want to accomplish in the admin games, Matt? Like, what do you want to accomplish?
I'm just gonna win.
So who do you think will win the other match between Silver and Brandon, otherwise known as Tunderous?
Honestly, I think Brandon. I haven't seen Silver play games as much, you know?
So what's the best game that you think you can win in?
Probably Osu and chess.
And what's the worst game that you will most likely lose in then?
Oh, make it easy, I'll be easy. Yes, that on for me any day.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, one game doesn't decide a series, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. How do you feel about everyone else in the story? How do you feel about Silver and Brandon? Like, how do you feel how well they can do?
You know, I think they're a pretty good competition, but I think I have the edge over them, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna hand the mic over to Groovy, and he'll ask you your specific questions, so go ahead, Groovy.
So, what's the story of your world record you got?
Okay, so basically one day, I was like, you know, it'd be really cool to have a world record, you know? So, I started looking at speedrun.com. Found the easiest category I could, you know? Sped run until I got the world record. Took me like maybe 12 tries. And so now I can say I'm a former world record holder.
So, Minecraft your favorite game?
If not my favorite, it's in my top 3 for sure.
Then what's your favorite game then?
It's kind of hard to put one at the top. Because games are so different.
Yeah.
You know, maybe like Zelda Breath of the Wild, that's a really good game.
Damn, I did not expect you to
and
like that. But yeah.
Those are like probably my top 2.
Speaking of your Minecraft profile picture, what's the story behind that?
So basically I was just bored and wanted a custom profile picture and Minecraft skin, so I found a skin on Skindex, you know, as you do. Edited it to my liking, so now it's my Minecraft skin, right? And then I learned how to use Blender and made a profile picture.
Pretty solid. Thank you, Matt. That's all the questions we have for today. You can find Matt at his YouTube channel or Twitter. We'll leave everyone's socials in the description below of this VOD and stuff. So let's just go on to our next contestant, Silver Retro, otherwise known as Geeks Mans. How's it going? Silver?
Good.
So, introduce yourself to everyone who's watching. I know this is on your channel and stuff, but introduce yourself to everyone who doesn't really know you.
Well, you know, it's me, Big Dick Daddy, 45.
Oh my god.
AK, Turkey Leg Lover, 45. AK Silver 06 Retro, AK Silver Retro, AK Aston Jazz. Winner of this tournament, that's another good nickname.
Yeah.
You have a lot of names, sir.
Yeah, you do. That's enough of your names. But how'd you get your Silver Retro name, like your main name? How'd you get it?
Well, I got Silver. I was thinking of a lot of names, okay? And I was taking a lot of names, okay?
Yeah.
And none of them were like the same. And now I'm gonna act like a beast. And
That
I'm not gonna be
rhymes.
tamed,
Okay,
Now,
the rhymes?
With this name, I just came up with it. And then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be.
Is he just freestyling? He's just freestyle.
All of these.
He's just freestyle.
All of these people in this tourney.
He's just freestyling.
I'm gonna be like fire. So you can't burn me. Okay.
Okay. Alright,
This
okay.
isn't a rapping tourney.
Okay. But anyway, so how confident are you feeling in the admin games, Mr. Retro?
I'm feeling very confident. I'm gonna crash the competition. I'm gonna make them dash out of the stages. I'm gonna make them go and I'm gonna make them outrageous. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be outrageous. I'm gonna be crazy in this. Mgpro, he ain't nothing. He got his world record in 12 tries and he was drawing a line. It was that easy. And it took him 12 tries.
Is this
Damn.
guy the right tourney or what? I don't understand.
So how do you feel about your first opponent, Tunderous, otherwise known as Brandon?
Everyone thinks I'm gonna lose, but they must be drinking booze. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go lose. I'm gonna go crazy on this land. It's gonna be a landslide victory for me. Alright.
Okay, but what's one thing you want to accomplish in the admin games?
Victory over Mgpro. When I'm gonna go to Bass Pro shop, and then I'm gonna go and he's gonna get shot.
Before we go on to our next question, it seems like chat is kind of going wild right now. It seems like everyone is getting outraged over Silver going off like this, so he is making everyone angry.
You guys better be ready.
Who do you think will win the other match between Mgpro and Scuba Dog? Who do you think will win?
Between Mgpro and Scuba Dog. Mgpro will wipe the grass. Of Scuba. He will wipe his blood across the streets.
Alright, that's a live Silver face cam right now. That's a live Silver face cam in the bottom left. So, what's the best game you think you can win in, basically?
I guess I could say Arsenal.
So you think
That
Arsenal?
game's easy for me. Yup.
Not even like Transform Ice or something, or maybe even Stick Fight?
I can do those with my toes.
What's the
So
worst
then-
game you think you will most likely lose in, Mr. Retro?
Also Arsenal, but I'm not gonna lose.
Hey.
Okay, so how do you feel about everyone else? Like, how do you feel about the other guys, Matt and Bunger?
Well, I think they're garbage, and they're all a bitch. I'm gonna eat it like a pizza. Coming for all of you. Ow!
Wow. I'm gonna pass the mic over to Groovy. Here you go. You can have the mic, Groovy, and ask him the specific questions you want.
I don't want to talk to this guy. He's scary.
You got it, man. You got it.
How do you feel that you have to make a love song for the person who's attorney?
Well, personally, I feel pretty good about it. I think when I make a love song about myself, it's gonna be a little weird, but you know.
I'm doing this in post-editing since Groovy messed it up, but Silver, how is Shower Records, your record company, for you?
It's going good, okay? It's going good.
Who's on Shower Records right now, Silver?
Well, it's me, Jamesy, Pyros, KG, Austin Challenges, Lordo, Bryson, Starry, Mystic, and Walter.
So your record company is going great right now.
Yep.
When's your next song coming out?
Well, I'm releasing my album soon, and you'll see
Ooh, okay.
on June 9th, in 3 days. You'll see.
Oh my gosh, that's so recent.
I'll see
Okay. Okay, so that's coming out really soon. Is it a sequel to Aston Jazz?
You'll see when June 9th comes.
That's Silver Retro, everybody. You can find them in the description. Gonna be making an album soon. It's gonna be released on June 9th, like you said. But anyway, let's just go on to our next contestant, Brandon, otherwise known as Tunderous. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing fine. I just took a shower.
So you're squeaky clean right now. So introduce yourself to everyone who doesn't really know who you are. Like, who are you?
I'm Tunderous. I'm a stupid man who does
Whoa.
art on Instagram.
And you can find it in the description below. Woo. How'd you get your name? How did the nickname Tunderous, like, come into place?
Well, before there was Tunderous, there was King Pig 2 too, which I just
That's your Roblox name now.
I liked Angry Birds a lot. But yeah, I had that name whenever I played Angry Birds a lot. I have Angry Birds posters up. I just got Tunderous when I was like making an account on a forum because like I need a new name.
Okay. So, how confident are you feeling in the admin games? Like, how do you feel about it?
I'm feeling pretty confident. I feel like I'd win the semifinals, and then the finals I would probably have about a 65% chance of winning, I'd say.
So you think it might be a hit or miss? You might lose first
Yes.
round, or you might win the whole thing. Speaking of Silver, how do you feel about Silver? Like, how do you feel about your first opponent, Silver?
I feel like you put up a fair fight.
What is one thing that you want to accomplish in the admin games, Brandon?
Beat Scuba Dog.
So that's your big goal in this.
Yes.
Speaking of Scuba, who do you think will win the other match between Matt and Scuba Dog?
I don't know, man. I have to say 50-50, but I have to choose one. I'd have to pick Matthias, probably.
Okay, so you think Matt
It's
will
pretty
win the
close,
round.
though. It's really close, but I feel like Matthias would win.
So you think it's pretty equal, but Matt might come out on top. So what's the best game you think you can win in? Like, what's your best game?
If I had to pick one, I'd probably say Word Bomb.
That's an interesting
But
choice.
But the other two that I feel like I'd have a good chance in is Arsenal and Stick Fight.
And what's the worst game that you think you will most likely lose in, basically?
Transfer Mice.
Oh my gosh. So how do you
Probably, bro.
feel about everyone else? Like, how do you feel about Scuba and Matt?
I feel like I'd have a good chance of being Mgpro. Probably like a 75% chance, but I don't know.
Okay, that's
For
interesting.
Scuba, I'd probably have a better chance of losing.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna give the mic over to Groovy. He's gonna ask you the specific questions, and I'm just gonna give the mic over to Groovy. So go ahead,
What's
Groovy.
up, Mario?
Hey, Mario.
Finally, someone that is so calm. So what's the story of your old cactus house?
When I was a wee tot, I went onto Blockland forums. I was looking for a good profile picture, and I found this cactus with like dot eyes and like bushy eyebrows, and I've just drew him ever since. I've built on it, and that's how he became the little man he is today.
So you got inspiration basically and made your own thing. Okay, that's pretty cool.
So what about your regular OC?
That's gone through many alternations. I'm gonna be honest. Went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 changes, and they were not minor. They were pretty major. It took forever.
Okay.
What's your favorite artwork?
Oh, freak, man.
Oh, this is a hard question, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it is.
Here is Brandon's
Yeah.
most recent like drawing. He does both like sketch and sometimes digital, and you know it's pretty cool. Go check it out, his Instagram in the description and all that, and yada yada. Thank you, Brandon, for coming on to the interview. We'd love to see you at the tourney. Go check out his socials in the description. And that's all the interviews we have for now. Are you guys ready to kind of talk with each other and stuff? I didn't write anything for this. You guys can talk to each other however you like. How do you guys feel all about the interview?
I feel like Silver talked a lot of smack for not being able to back up his word.
Ooh, okay.
For literally running away from Mega Easy Abby that one time.
He was a no-show. Back down. Also, Silver, you said you were gonna win this. You're not even gonna get to 3rd place. Okay?
Ooh, okay. Okay, the
Oh,
trash
He's
talking.
gonna get in first.
Man, everyone's just ganging up on Silver right now.
Lucky he didn't get second, Mr. 12 tries. Mr. 12 tries trying to draw a line. Then you should stop speed running.
Oh,
So true.
Oh.
At least I have a world record.
World record.
You-
Hit one. It's drawing a line.
Yeah, and I have a.
You boast about your record label, yet how many records have you actually sold?
Oh.
Many, 1,000. It takes you 12 tries to draw a line in Minecraft. I could do that in 1 try,
Ooh.
and it takes you 12.
Do it.
Do it then. Yeah, just do it.
Do
Oh,
it.
you want me to do it?
Do it.
You want me to do it?
As you can see, we've had very heated conversations. Everyone seems to be
Troll.
like angry at each other. And so
No,
Groovy.
I have no beef with the other 2 contestants. It's just Silver.
Same.
Look at the Wumpus squad. Look at them. They're all coming together at me. Oh, watch
And it's
out.
working.
Oh, so you hate Wumpus?
Well, as you can see, Silver is really like hated
So
by
mean.
everyone else, but you know, he might be liked by the audience. Who knows? So Groovy, we've had some very heated debates today. The interviews were spicy, and so is this call that we're in. We don't have a date for the main event yet, but join the Flameflan Discord. It's gonna be like the description, and basically we're gonna host the event here, like we did, like we're doing right now. We're literally doing it in like a public VC in my server. Go subscribe to my main and subscribe to Silver. Thank you for watching the 2021 Flameflan Admin Games press conference. We hope you watched the actual game. We'll just see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Among Us.